What's going on, y'all? It's Dane TV. As you can see, I'm sitting here at work working a double. I'm like, damn, I know y'all like, damn, this nigga work all the time. But anyway, man, I want to talk about something that's really been bothering me, man. It's like, okay, this girl on Instagram, I left her a comment, and it's like she ignored me. And it's just like, have y'all ever noticed that when you're on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, they ignore every damn thing you post? I feel like this, man, and this might sound stupid as hell, but why do females post pictures, but yet you don't want nobody to comment on them? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I think that's my frustration. It's just like, why would you post a picture if you don't want nobody to comment? Or how your favorite rapper or producer and I'll tell y'all a story. If y'all ever heard of Jamla Records, Knife Wonders label. Well, anyway, I had left comments with Rhapsody, E. Jones, and who else? E. Jones, Heather V. Who else? Cash Don't Make Beats. Four of them replied and said thank you for the comments. Knife didn't say nothing. You know, I don't understand that concept. Like, I just feel like that these rappers, you go on Instagram, and it's just like, I stopped going up there because it's just like, what is the point of me coming up here, leaving comments for people to ignore you? It's like the whole time you're on Instagram, it's like you being ignored. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Women complain about guys. All I said was dope picture. It ain't like I'm saying, oh, you're beautiful, or none of that. All I said was dope picture, nice picture. How is that being thirsty? You know, I just don't understand it. I know this is a crazy video, but I just don't understand. Why do they do that? If you don't want people commenting on your picture, why post one in the beginning? But it's just a sad thing that what's the point of Instagram? I just think social media really is a waste of time. It's just really a waste of time. It's just like all people do is go up there to floss and brag. And half of these rappers that's on Instagram, they not really making that money that they portraying. All this stuff ain't nothing but a front. And people buying right into the image. And I just don't understand. I don't understand social media. It's just retarded. Because nobody wants to talk about issues. Nobody wants to talk about taking the mask off. I'm tired of wearing this mask. Why nobody wants to talk about that? Why we can't talk about other things? The Bible. Nobody wants to talk about that because I made plenty of videos about the Bible, but I stopped making them because nobody wants to look at them. It's sad. It's sad that nobody wants to hear the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth, man. It's sad that you think somebody's thirsty, and it's not. I mean, he's trying to holler at you. It's like you can't leave them a comment without them thinking you trying to holler at them. What kind of sad shit is that, man? Instagram, people just use Instagram for attention, but when women do get attention, they complain. I mean, it does not make sense. the more these women are crazy, man. Why would you want people to be on your page and you leave a comment and don't say nothing? I just don't understand Instagram. And I mean, you should see people when they see their favorite rapper or singer, they leave a comment, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And, that kind of bothered me about Ninth Wonder too. Because I was always a fan of his music. When he was with Little Brother and when he, worked with, his North Carolina artists, like with Big Remo, I talk to Big Remo all the time. He don't act like that. He on my page. And, Big Remo made a lot of dope music, with North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, why can't these artists be humble? You know what I'm saying? I understand that about Ninth. That really disappointed me. Because I feel like don't nobody owe me nothing. But it don't hurt you to leave a comment. Hell, Jerry Rice, the greatest wide receiver in NFL history, I talk to him all the time on Instagram. He always have words of encouragement when you go on this page. And you can't leave somebody a comment? I just don't understand it. Like these dudes go on these Instagram models. You leave them nice comments and they don't even want to say nothing. I mean, come on, man. At some point, we gotta be humble. I mean, Ninth Wonder, one of my favorite producers. But you can't reply? Come on, man. You was humble. You was eating that humble pie in 2000 when you was broke, starving at North Carolina Central, making beats for $10. You was humble then. So why all of a sudden now, I'm this big professor and rap god, beat god, that your comment ain't worthy? I don't get these rappers, man. We buy your records, we pay for your tickets, and you can't reply to somebody on Instagram? I got a problem with that, man. I got a problem with social media, period. It's like, why we can't talk about, social media, period. All they do is brag. Like, it was this one girl, right? She went on vacation. She was on these horses. And I'm just like being real over the top. And it's just like, why do you need to do all of that? All that bragging they be doing? I mean, can we act like we used to something for a change? I don't do all that bragging, man. I work all the time. I make decent. I don't go up there and flash cash. I don't need to do all of that, man. It's really weak and it's sad that people, not just black people, period. When we gonna act like we used to something, man? Why take a damn picture if you don't want people to comment on it? It just don't make sense to me. It does not make, I know people ain't gonna look at this video, but I'm just gonna be real with you. It don't make sense. Instagram does not make sense. You got all these celebrities and they don't reply. They don't say nothing. But yet, when you go to these clubs, when you go to these bars, when you go to these concert facilities, you buy their tickets, you buy their records, you go on Apple Music and you paying for their music, but they can't say thank you on Instagram. I know they probably got millions of people, but it hurts nobody to be humble. Because at some point, you wanted your music to be heard like everybody else. So Like they say, the bigger you are, the harder they fall, right? Ain't nobody better than nobody. Let me say this real quick. You know, everybody worship these celebrities. Look at DMX. I know this is a sensitive subject, but he OD'd off of cocaine. Is all the money that he made from the game, is that helping him right now? For real. Is that helping him? Look at Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace. But at the time of his death, he was worth $400 million. But let me ask you a question. But did that $400 million save him from his plane crashing? Did it? So, why do you think? Because why do we worship celebrities? Because they got money? But when God call your name, you going. You out of here. You're a memory. Just like everybody else. We all turn into dust at the end of the day. So how you better than somebody else because you got a break that somebody else didn't? That's the thing I don't like about Instagram with these celebrities. They walk around, they got their nose all up in the air. We paid the way for you to get where you at. And you can't leave a comment, say thank you, nothing? Nothing? Ain't nobody owes me nothing. I'm entitled to anything. But it doesn't hurt to be humble, does it? It's sad, man. Why would you want to post a picture like these Instagram models and local people I know? You ignore everything I'm saying. Why be on somebody's page? Half the time, they don't like you no way. But why you want to be on somebody's page you know you don't like? It's just, I really think I'm going to get like social media break. Because it's just retarded. It's retarded, man. Why be somebody's page? You gonna ignore them, man. It just don't make sense. But you want people money? You want us to sell your venues out? But you can't leave a comment and say, thank you, I appreciate you liking my music. And a lot of them done it. That's the thing that bothers me about Instagram. Is that all these models and you got all these people ignoring everything you say. But you want my money? Some of these girls got links and all of this. They want you to spend your money, but you want to ignore me? How that work? You gonna go buy a record. You go buy a record. But then you gonna ignore me on Instagram? But you want my money? How's that gonna work? How are we better than anybody? Money can't save a person when he dies. So nobody's better than nobody. And you got these girls posting pictures. And they don't want you to comment on nothing they say. How stupid is that? If you don't want people on your page, then why post a picture from the beginning with? If you don't want nobody to make that comment about you, but at the end of the day, you know you want that attention. People do stuff for attention, but when they get the wrong attention, they get attitude. I just had to let that out. Because at the end of the day, social media is a joke. It makes no sense. It's retarded. Whole time people just ignoring you. You know, it's just a bragathon. It's disgusting. Half of these people are not really happy like they say they are on Instagram and Facebook. It's sad, man. It's sad that they take their time out to ignore you, but you want my money? You want me to go buy a record, or you want me to pay for a link, but you can't even comment? Or they ask for a friend request on Facebook, but ignore everything you say? How does that work? You ask me for a friend request, but then you want to ignore everything I say? Man, this shit is retarded, man. It is retarded. I just think I might just give Facebook and Instagram a break. Because it's stupid. Like, why? They just full of haters, man. People hating on you for no reason. Never did nothing to them a day in my life. And you want to ignore everything I say? Excuse me, y'all. It's sad. It's sad. But I hope y'all feel my pain, man. I just had to vent on that one. But this dang TV, holler at y'all later.